No one should ever get this close to a face. But I'm here for you guys because I really want people to understand that this service is needed. Hi there, I'm Kaya, and this is a journey I deserve. My purpose here is that you leave feeling fulfilled with a belief and purpose aimed at one common goal, that you can create a life that you deserve. So today we're talking about some really not so cute topics. Unwanted facial hair, body hair, any kind of hair that's not supposed to be there hair. Charlene and Jamie with Porch Swing Spa here in Charlotte, North Carolina, they are electrolysis who specialize in permanent hair removal. Permanent, keyword, permanent. And I gave it a shot and the rest is history. I'm here today feeling confident and free in my skin.
Hi, I'm Jamie Austin.
I'm Charlene Poole.
And welcome to the Porch Swing Spa.
I'm here with Jamie at Porch Swing Spa, and we are doing my, I think, we're at 6 weeks now?
Yep, 6 weeks out.
Yes, checkup. So I've got a few hairs here on my chin, and then we'll do my upper lip, and I'm going to show you guys what that looks like today. I got a fun guy here, and Jamie's going to kind of show you.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, you do. You didn't take it out. Awesome.
Yep. So this is like 6 weeks of growth, guys. And again, before I used to have hair all the way up here.
Yeah, it was really bad.
And really thick.
Dark patches of where it was, where she was tweezing it.
And so I'm showing you because, one, I just want women to understand that we all go through this. I have, again, PCOS, but we're going to take this out today, and Jamie's going to kind of show you the process of electrolysis.
All right. So first, I'm going to wipe your skin for any oils or makeup. But your skin looks awesome.
Thank you.
I can't believe your upper lip looks this great.
Yeah, and that's 2 months of
2 months of like not being here. I'm going to apply our numbing agent to the upper lip. Wow, your skin looks so much better.
Thank you.
I'll rub this really good. It's like not that bad at all. It's really the corners that's the darkest. Okay, cool. So let's get that guy over there on that corner. So if you want to turn towards me, I'm so proud of you for not taking this guy out. So what we're doing is I'm doing a stretch here, and I'm going to wrap the hair around what's called my probe. And basically you have a hole there. It's the follicle hole because the hair is coming out of it. It's being stubborn. So let's see. I'm gonna wiggle it to kind of loosen the follicle. We're gonna insert this insulated probe, apply electrical current. This guy is awful, so I'm giving him an extra dose of ugly. And then he's still stubborn. No bulb on that one.
And so why are the bulbs important?
When I'm talking about the bulbs, I'm talking about the cycle of hair growth. So you have growing, resting, and basically dead waiting to fall out. I'm sure if you've tweezed, or your eyebrows, you've pulled out this ink blob white thing, it sticks to the tweezers or the sink or your face or whatever. That is the best stage to do electrolysis because all of your hair germ cells are out and active in the follicle. It's not a bad idea even if we get you in the resting stage because it's still a safe stage to do removal. Or even if it's dead, at least we're moving it and we know what grows in is actually going to be the growing stage. A lot of clients have come here and they've told me, like, they've moved states or whatever. It's really important that you find an electrologist that you like or fits you well. You're going to be spending a lot of time on the table with that person, and it is very close. Like, I'm very close to Kaya right now. I'm touching her, like, you know, I can feel usually if you're having a good day, bad day. Like, it's a very close process, and it's not going to be like, you don't want to suffer through like a bad electrolysis. Not saying they're bad, but they're a bad fit for you. Most electrolysis give consultations that are free. I think we're the only ones that do the full hour for free, and we really talk to you. Like, you can't do electrolysis if you're using like retinol or retin A. It makes you so red. Certain skin products you can't be using. We ask you all this at the beginning, like, what's your facial routine? What are you using? What's this? Do you use any night cream, rejuvenation cream, anything that promises you to be youthful? That's a subcategory of the retinol, which just blows up in electrolysis. So, I mean, we really sit with you and ask you all these questions. And you're like, why do you need to know that? And I'm like, you'd be surprised how everything links to your hair. Like, a lot of people, like gluten is snuck into everything, biotin is snuck into everything. If you have facial hair you do not want in hormonal areas, you cannot take biotin or melatonin. They stimulate the hair. Like, we can get you to a good spot, kind of like Kaya's here. It's not as noticeable, but we'll never get rid of the hair, ever. So sometimes people are having to buy like customized vitamins just to get the biotin out of it, or prenatals. And there's substitutes for it that don't stimulate. So she could start taking collagen and keratin, which would give a similar effect as biotin for your scalp hair, because everybody wants lovely, long, healthy hair. And the thing with melatonin is it's a natural hormone, but it's considered hormone replacement therapy, so it can stimulate. So if you usually take it to go to bed, you can use chamomile and lavender. Like, you can get it in a pill or a tea, and it works kind of the same. It just gives you that little nudge, just like melatonin. So you can shave, trim, you can use bleaching creams, or you can even use like the creams that melt the hair. That's all fine, because you're not causing trauma to the follicle. Ask why we actually have to use a forceps and remove the hair after we've zapped it. We have to take it out of that damaged follicle, where it actually turns into, it'll turn into like kind of an infected ingrown. Because a lot of people are like, why can't you just zap it and leave it in there? Because laser, you shave everything down, and then they zap you with the laser, and then whatever's in there will eventually fall out. But in electrolysis, we do have to evacuate the dead hair from the follicle. Like, I remember where you started.
I had lots of hair and it came back quickly. And that's kind of the thing, guys. Like, so with treatment, everyone's different. I, again, have PCOS. It's an endocrine disorder that causes unwanted facial hair. So it's very hormonal, meaning I get a lot of hair due to stress, eating, environment. But I started seeing results within about a month of treatment, and I was coming once a week. And then that week became 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks became a month, and a month became 6 weeks, and I'm now even 2 months in for certain parts of my face. And again, I have like 1 or 2 hairs, and I'm done with my entire face. My mustache is kind of something that I like to, you know, really get in. But it just depends on your skin type, your hormones. But this treatment, some people can do what, a couple of months? And
yeah, it just depends on how bad you are in the assessment. But that's why we consult you for an hour, and we decided for her. Some people like to be aggressive in the beginning, and they can because they have the time and the finances. But we work with you because every person is different and it's customized. She has really sensitive skin, which we learned, like, we have to use only like certain bare organic products. We have to go low and easy on our settings. Some people can take a high zap. It was just low and slow with her. Yes. And also too, it's just like, be kind to your skin. Like, people leave makeup on, they don't use sunblock. Sunblock's the most important thing after electrolysis and just in general. So just something like that. But it's so weird, like, the stress hair is real. Like, when someone comes in and their hair that I've been treating and it's been kind of like soft and docile, but now it's a monster, I'm like, oh, that was the in-laws coming over, huh? So it definitely is true, you can get the stress hair because your cortisol levels come back, but usually the root is not stimulated, it's just the hair is ugly at the moment, and then we grab it. So if you've had like a stressful week or no sleep, you can have those pop up, or your treatment will be more sensitive. And also too, like, diet has a lot to do with it. Going back to hydration, usually I can tell if someone has had Like antihistamines dry you out, so this is allergy season. So I'm like, oh, are you taking like antihistamines, or did you have some wine last night? You know, I literally can tell that just from the hair and your skin. Your skin and hair talk so much, and it affects all of your body. It's amazing what affects the hair. Okay, so today, since you have sensitive skin, I'm going to wipe you down again with some witch hazel, which is a natural astringent. You can buy it at any supermarket. It does have a little bit of rubbing alcohol in it, but not enough to dry your skin. It's actually hydrating your skin. So I'm going to put this over the areas that I have treated today. Wipe away any extra numbing cream. And then because we know you have sensitive skin, we're just going to do regular aloe.
Okay.
Because you tend to get breakouts with anything
Yes.
else. So this is just regular clear aloe, which aloe is supposed to be clear. It's not supposed to be that blue or green stuff from the beach.
Oh no?
Also, if you do get electrolysis, like we do tell you aloe, and you're like, oh, I have some, and I'm like, no, you have one from last year's beach trip. So usually products after 8 months start to develop bacteria, and you don't want to put that on your newly opened, technically, wound. Also, you must put on sunblock after electrolysis because you've taken down your natural barrier of your melanin. So we're going to put some sunblock on here, and then aftercare is just being try not to touch your face, don't wear makeup. You know, we suggest 48 hours, but we know we're women, we're working, we're out in the workforce, but at least do for one whole day. Just let your face relax, calm down, try not to touch it. You can do your normal facial routine, but also you don't want to do like a hot shower. You don't want to add any more heat to what we've already done. Electricity is heat. So what can happen sometimes is, like, even if you get overheated in a workout, like you feel your face getting flushed, just take a quick time out, go wash your face with some water, get it to cool down, because what can happen is you'll get like a dermatitis rash because it's heat trauma on top of heat trauma. So I know that all of us girls love that hot, melt you shower, but after electrolysis, you need to like take just a lukewarm one. When we recommend less is more, so you can not use enough witch hazel or aloe as much as you want to comfort and smooth it. Typically, before people like get in their car, it's already, the irritation's already gone down when they get in the car. If not, you can turn on the AC, but typically it's gone before you leave like our whole office. But if you are super sensitive or super red, it usually takes a day or two.
Right.
In extreme cases, it's maybe like 4, but that's extreme cases.
Yeah, I feel always like a little tingly after, but no pain. And then, yeah, like you kind of say, like right when I'm hitting in my car and getting in, the sensation's already gone. And I just take those precautions when I get home to make sure that the water that I'm using is cool, and I am putting SPF on. About SPF, what do you recommend? Is 30 enough, 15 enough, or what do you recommend?
We recommend 45 or higher for the face. Your face unknowingly gets a lot of sun, even if you're in your car and it's overcast. A lot of people think if it's overcast, there's no UVA or UVB rays, and there is. So I have one client that's extremely sensitive to sunlight, and just from her face and the sun coming in a tinted window in her car, her face is more pigmented from electrolysis on this side than this side. And I tell her she has to wear 50, and you know, it was that was a long road to figure out, like, cause she's like, I don't want to go lay out in the sun, and we figured out, like, oh my gosh, it's you driving in her car. Even her hands are tan from just the sun coming in from the car. So a lot of people are like, oh, I don't need sunblock, it's overcast, or I'm just going to go to my car, or here. It really makes an impact on pigmentation issues after electrolysis.
So if any of you have any questions about electrolysis, be sure to leave a comment down below, and I will be happy to get back with you on any questions you may have. So if you love this video, give it a thumbs up, make sure you like it, share it with your friends, and thanks so much for hanging out with me. Until next time, remember this: be courageous, be kind, stay beautiful, and know this is a journey I deserve.